Excuse me. Gotta die? Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Seeing how the new decks match up. If you're watching, guys, go ahead and view this video on YouTube. We're gonna be streaming from. Oh, this hand is trash. Wow. Continue statement. We're gonna be streaming on YouTube. We're just sharing it to Facebook and Twitch so that we get you guys to go ahead and go to the YouTube channel.
Is there a link?
There's not a link, but it's the TheHillTwins, guys. So go ahead and check that out. I'll start and I will charge this. And I'll use my effects. Unfortunately, I feel like I'll take that. Summon from one energy. Draw. I'll pass.
Oh, it's 4 cards, right? It's 4 cards here?
Who, him? No, it's top 5. Why would it be top 4?
I just don't got it.
I'm not, what you gonna call it? Don't tell me I got it.
That's all.
Okay. Combo. 15. 1, 2, 3, 5. Not that. Sleepy. Tap 1. Drop. Extra card. And pass. Hey guys, if you guys are viewing this on Twitch and on Facebook, we're asking you kindly to go view this on YouTube because in the next 10 minutes we'll be actually shutting off Twitch and the Facebook stream. So you guys want to make sure that you're viewing this on YouTube. No negates. If you're just tuning in, we got set 23, Son Gohan and Trunks, the new red deck. Wow, and he pulls his SCR, that's not fair. We got the new set 23 3 deck versus set 22 Son Goku.
I'll combo that.
Sure.
And I'll be at 15k.
To my 10, I will take the damage.
I'll Z-charge now.
Sure.
I will tap 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play West Destroyed City. I will also Z-stack that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I will place that in. Because I have that, I will untap. I'll link in. Draw 1. And I will take 2.
Sure.
And I will activate his effect. Once per turn, place 1 under to draw a card.
Sure.
And then I will activate Leader's effect. Once per turn, I can place 1 under.
Mm-hmm.
And I will draw 2 cards.
Yes. This red deck is so much gas, bro.
I will say pay 1 energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll attack it to your leader.
I'm gonna say no negates.
I will say activate this effect. I'll use it in a combo.
Sure.
And I'll be at 20k.
I'll take the hit.
I'll Z-charge it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll activate my leader's effect. Place 1 card from my Z into my drop.
Okay.
I get to reduce the activate main or battle cost of the trunks, and I'll activate main. Switch from the active mode and draw 1 card.
Sure.
I will say play this. If I have 2 or more energy and a Z extra, I can play from my hand and draw 1 card.
Sure.
I would say attack to your leader.
No negates. Anything under that? What's the barrier? Double strike, right?
Yeah.
What's the double strike? Sure.
I will say I'll combo that and turn myself into a 20k.
Sure.
I'll leave it at 20k.
Okay.
I'll Z-charge that.
Mm-hmm.
I will then say attack into your leader.
No negate.
I will activate my leader's effects. I will play this. It's in a drop that allows me to reduce the cost of activate battle. I will combo this effect, and then I will activate this activate battle. Cost is reduced. I get from double strike, and then I'll say I'll be at 20, 30, 40k. I will say Z-charge that. Place this thing. And then I will
Hey guys, if you're just tuning in, we are doing set 23 versus set 22. Some iconic Gohan, Gohan Trunks.
To search the top what?
Yup, versus their dads.
I you search top what?
Top 5, bro. Everything is top 5. There's no other search in this game besides top 3, top 5, top 7, and 10. So yeah, we're doing this iconic battle, fathers versus sons, and who will win? Set 23 versus set 22. We are asking that you guys go ahead and migrate over to YouTube to watch this, as we will be streaming from YouTube only in the next 10 minutes, guys. So if you're watching this, go ahead and switch on over to YouTube for us.
This effect is fine. I will activate these effects. I'll place one under. Good. Sure. And I'll draw 2 cards. I'll activate this effect. Place one under. I'll draw a card. Attack it to your leader.
Oh, you summoned this guy? Sorry. That's fine. I'll negate. Fine.
I will say activate leader's effect. I'll place one in the drop. I'll reduce the cost, and then I'll activate his effect. Restand, and I'll net that one by 30k. 20k.
20k.
I will attack it to your leader as 20k double strike.
No negates.
I will activate combo, and I'll make that my 5k. And I will leave it as 5k double strike. Attack it to your leader.
No negates.
I'll just leave it as a 20k. activate neither. Place this under. Draw a chip.
Sure.
Activate West City. Place this under. Draw a card. Activate her effect to pitch.
What cards up in your city?
Critical, minus 5k, and double strike. Place this in the drop. I'll reduce the cost. And I will activate Cristana. And I'll draw a card. Search top 5. I'll attack 2.
None against.
I will say
さよならの前にお前が確かめたかったことを教える。俺の断蔵だ。言った通りだ。お前、すべての真実を見せろ。
So, guys, we're answering all questions on the YouTube chat. Make sure you go to the YouTube chat and tune in because we're answering all questions on the YouTube chat. As you can see, we have the YouTube chat open, ready and able and prepared to go ahead and answer those questions, guys. So make sure you go ahead and you tune in on YouTube, okay? We got Bobby Stocks. I enjoy you guys play test. What you think Nats is going to look like meta-wise? That's a really good question.
Nuts is going to be very, very diverse because we
Correct.
have a lot of options. The new set is also going to be out. So there's a lot of strong options for the new set. We don't know what the rest of the cards are, but there are some very heavy contenders from multiple formats, right? With this new draft box or this new anniversary set, we've seen a resurgence of powerful decks like Simron, very strong strategy. However, with decks like this can counter that because essentially it is able to neg your opponent's battle cards, which is something that Simron can't really deal with. But nonetheless, it's going to look very well as a contender. For red, we're also looking at Pan. We're looking at this. Jiren has new support as well. For blue, we have 21. We have this deck here. And also, since we are moving into the next format, Oob may actually be a very powerful deck, largely because of the fact that Oob is going to be able to counter these new decks that are playing with heavy amounts of Z energy, like the yellow, the new yellow Son Goku deck that plays with 10 plus Z energy. Decks like Oob are going to find themselves falling back into the format and actually having a much better footing than they had when they first was introduced into the actual competitive scene. So it's going to be pretty diverse. We don't have much black cards coming out this set, but black is pretty rare. I really hope they release something for black, like a floodgate or just something that can really help black play its mid-game range. But so then we're gonna see a lot of different.
I hear there wasn't like black cards in the set, but there might be like tournament promos and stuff, which could be
hopefully, man.
The set without black got me feeling some type of way.
Got me feeling some type of way. Some type of way.
Okay,
all right, anyway,
so
15, 25,
yes.
25K. We're gonna call it 25. Blue is so unfair though. Like, blue's unfair because we have D Magic and Bean, and it's just like you can have such a huge hand with every color, but
30K.
But having a huge hand with blue is just such. It's a much different ball game because you know we're able to really pass. We're able to really look at the game and say, what are we doing with ourselves? What are we doing with the game, right? Like, how are we able to play a game where we can both have big hands, but the quality of my hand is bigger than yours on your turn because I have stuff that's D Magic Beam. You know, it doesn't cost me anything to use these resources. But definitely a very good question. You know, the format is shaping up to be something very interesting. Without a doubt.
First hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Swing it to me then.
Explosive dance. If my life is at 4 or less, you get the attack, and then you cannot attack with non-leader cards for this turn, unless of course you pitch cards so that the total cost is equal to or greater than the combat power of the attacking card.
Not the unless, of course.
Yes, sure. Yes, the unless, of course. And yeah, you're good.
That's right.
We have no counters, my boy.
Blow you to oblivion.
Blow me to one line, sure.
I'm going to say activate my AGs. For those two. That happens. I will activate this photo. Contact 2. Search. 1. 2.
This is how I'm gonna do it, guys. Don't look at the camera. This is how I'm gonna do it, guys. All right there, that's how I'm gonna do it.
So 55. 60K.
You gotta act like you wanna win, man. 65 is a strong enough number.
60 is pretty strong. That's 4 super combos. 25, 35, 45, 55.
お前が確かめたかったことを欲しい。俺の脱力
Okay. I'm gonna say.
全ての真実を見せる。
I'll activate. Limit 1. Remove the cards by charge. Use this card from under destroying the battle. Use this card. Use this card. That's also pretty ridiculous, by the way. Just start combo power. But I guess it's the same thing. 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. You're how much?
60K. No, oh yeah, 60.
65. I'll see you charge that.
Too late. Pitch this.
I got it. She came ready. Yeah, I'm stupid, guys. I got too cocky. I thought he was floodgated. I put a blocking gate to the bottom of the deck and lost the game because of that. So upset. How much? This is data boom. Wow, look at that. I would have took that.
Yeah. So 35, that's 40, that's 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
I should have took the other two things.
Yeah, I just realized that you got the burn, the Vegeta. I just remembered that you searched for it. So I literally said, oh, if I don't find a way to win this turn through that floodgate, then I lose. Just thank God I had like free 30Ks. Those are the only ones in my deck. or would I have to combo energy to place them in there?
Combo, when one of my red cards is used in a combo, draw one card and choose up to your card, you get minus 5k, doesn't matter. So that's a 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yep.
Okay, we got another question.
That's my fault.
Do you guys think anything needs to be on the ban list? Oh man, that's a very good question.
That is a pretty good question.
Obviously Eon bottom deck is blocker negate. I mean, how he kept that.
Yeah, I would
probably most likely. Oh yeah, I would definitely leave those.
Yeah, just blocking negate. I don't know why I assumed. Why are you playing two of these?
Cool.
Why are you playing two time machines? I'm gonna take a black Vegeta, the one that takes the life, because I know it's getting the 6 life sometimes is hard.
And the
Getting
5
is sometimes hard. Then I can't block or negate. And explosive dance is a limit 1 negate as well. That's
yeah, so you can only negate. It's like the Goku negate.
Right,
the Son Gohan negate.
Yeah.
You can negate once, and then when you negate,
So
you can't activate.
Floodgate, but it's not reliable as a multi-negate, so you do need to have.
It's very powerful though. It is.
It is. Yeah.
Now.
So, Son Gohan and Trunks lost the first one. That's a
bit of a blow in your hand, only because you put the blocker negate.
I put the blocker negate to the bottom of the deck, thinking that he was actually floodgated. I don't know why. But yes, explosive dance is powerful. It's definitely gonna do the thing. I just, that coupled behind one blocker negate, I shouldn't have put it to the bottom of the deck.
Yeah. I only had the 2 more attacks because I had the oob and the overarm in my hand. I literally had the perfect.
Yeah, but the second I block and negate one attack, you can't even place the.
I know. I get that.
I had the explosive dance and I said, oh wait. Then I looked at it and I said, I can't use it again. So I kept these that on stream because then I'm bad.
Oh gosh, this hand is like weird. Okay, so this is game 2. Guys, if you're watching us on anything other than YouTube, go ahead and transition over to the YouTube. That's going to be TheHillTwins. I mean, it's youtube.com/TheHillTwins. Or just go on YouTube and search TheHillTwins. And we are answering actual questions and everything live on the actual chat. So go ahead and utilize that.
Drop bomber. And Pascal.
I am testing the Goku deck again. I wasn't having a lot of fun with it because of certain things, but I decided to give it a run again.
Decided to actually play it the way it's supposed to be played. He won locals with it today, even though
I did beat you, but
yeah, I said you won locals with it today.
Take life, search.
I have a green Gohan deck that I have to give you guys a deck profile of as well, guys. Green Gohan.
We got a few deck profiles.
Yo, we have a lot of deck profiles that, when you think about our deck profiles, it's just intense thought. And there's, just
Let's answer another question. So they spoke about the ban list. Let's answer that question while I searched.
Ban list. The ban list is very interesting because naturally, when you think of a ban list, you have to think of 2 things. The first thing you have to think of is what's actually affecting the meta right now. What's creating unfavorable, undesirable, unsustainable enjoyment, as far as or in terms of game state, right? So that's the first thing you have to think when you're asking about the ban list. The next thing you have to think is, what cards, what culmination of cards can create conditions conducive to the state of the game that we just talked about. So there's 2 elements that you're looking at when you're talking about the ban list. Largely, right now the game is not really in an unfavorable position, right?
Right. So to give a basic answer, pretty much
tap it to your leader.
No negates. there's a lot of variety right now. I've been playing like 4 different blue decks. It's the Sun Goku. I've been playing Soul Striker as my main. It's been extremely fun. It's also very competitive in its meta. I have also played 21. I mean, it's just a lot of different decks that you can play. None of these decks that we're mentioning is out of the the running. We have red, which has cooler. There's pin. Um, Yellow, you still cannot ever sleep on Golden Frieza.
Okay.
Since Shinron most recently. Do that. And I'll take the light.
I'll tap one.
And so
it's difficult right now to say only because I don't think we really need to touch on our ban list just yet.
Right. I don't really feel like this. I mean, besides certain SCRs, like
This one.
I do feel like Golden Cooler is like pretty nuts. Even though it does have deflect, it's just not enough in the meta anymore to really, you know. But right now, I think every deck wise, archetype wise, it's pretty much solid. Like you can go to locals and just play whatever decks. You don't have to play the best deck. And the best deck is also subjective right now in terms of, so thinking of, I don't really have, a ban list. Everything has been kind of interesting. There's no completely overwhelming leaders. Android 21 was overwhelming to some degree at one point, but even her, she seemed to dissipate a little bit. So yeah, I mean, it feels good right now. Yeah, so I would be surprised. No negates. I would be surprised to see what is the situation.
I'll do that. Draw a card. No attack, and then I'll cover that. So I'll charge that, and that'll be that.
Take it. Nothing?
Yep.
Come on, bro. What is going on, my dude?
Yes, I'm honestly, I don't think that I would hit anything. Maybe you can think about stuff like the burn cards that create, like there's just so. Our format is very diverse. With this anniversary box, there were some concerns, but the anniversary box has created a better format because we have something like Cooler, who's now actually, a deck that's being played.
Right. So there is a lot of options. A lot is in the card pool right now, so it's very hard to individually pinpoint something.
Now, I might remove some stuff. I think that, we can remove some stuff, but
I don't know. I'll awaken at this point. Draw 2.
You don't know. You don't think that we can remove something from the list? You don't think that we can remove Gogeta Xeno off the list?
Nah.
I mean, you don't like
I swung there. And,
Yeah.
I'll say
you don't think we can remove Gogeta Xeno off the list? Put him back to 1. Put him back to 2. Like somewhere limited.
I'll combo that. So I'll go to pointing. Tap 1, bottom deck it, and I'll pass. Yeah, so Gogeta Xeno is, I don't know. Because you gotta look at black and what it's able to do, and with all the new support now, a deck that's moving that fast, if you give deck that has the ability to walk the top 5 cards of their deck, right? So you're seeing an additional 5 cards in another area that you can utilize well. Everyone else warp trash, but you get to basically scry the top 5 cards and place them in your drop, and then use effects from your warp Like, you know, that's why, remember, projector.
Activate later.
No negates. Oh, yeah, activate later, yes.
Place
So,
one under.
yeah. I don't know about the thing, but let's move into the next question. We got
Activate this effect.
Jaswan Quinones. Yo, what is up, bro? Thank you for tuning in, guys. Make sure if you guys are watching that you're watching us on the YouTube stream. That is where we are answering questions and we're interacting, guys. We got a lot of interaction so far. So go ahead and make sure you go over to YouTube and watch us, because in the next 5 minutes, we're cutting off the Twitch stream and the Facebook stream. So if you're watching us on Facebook or Twitch, we strongly suggest you and ask that you migrate over to YouTube to both be interactive and also to continue to watch the gameplay. But we got Juan. He says, God bless your hope all is well. Thank you. We really appreciate that. I'm looking forward to playing Black. He says, I felt that type of way as well. LOL, even had to talk about Fast directly about it. Yeah, man. It definitely feels weird that a color that is already, a color that is established is not gonna have support. It feels sort of weird. I'm gonna say no. Negates.
I will activate my leader's effect. I'll activate combo.
So that does sort of feel weird.
I'll say critical. I'll activate my leader's effect. I'll say combo. And then I will get say double strike. And I will leave it as 20, 35.
You mean 30K?
I'm sorry, 30. I'm thinking something else.
So yes, I do definitely agree. It does feel very weird. But it is what it is. We just have to see what's
35K critical. Double strike.
So the 30K. We have 40 Nazi charge. So yeah, it does feel weird, but we'll see what the future of Black holds. We got Blue Hurricane in the chat. No Bobby Stocks. Have you guys looked into the Zamasu deck? Do you think it's a viable option for
Zamasu
players?
is actually a vibe.
Yes.
It's not necessarily for. Oh, you have to have more energy. It's multicolor.
Yes, Zamasu is actually pretty interesting.
I'll top one.
We actually gonna be.
I need the Vegeta.
Which Vegeta?
The one that's going to let me take a life.
I don't have them on me. But yes, he's definitely a valuable option. And it's gonna be pretty powerful actually. So definitely be wary of that deck. We'll have that deck showcased for you guys sometime very soon.
This one under.
Sure.
I'll attack Tilly.
Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and end off the first stream. The first stream that we're ending off, unfortunately, is going to be the Twitch stream, guys. So if you are watching from Twitch, it is about to end. We ask that you come join us on Twitch
Oh,
stream.
no, okay.
Yes, yes. We are ending the Twitch stream, guys. Go ahead if you can and join us on YouTube. Facebook, you guys will be coming to an end in the next 5 minutes, guys. Make sure you go ahead and you join us.
Yes, guys, continue the stream on YouTube.
Right.
So I will be at 20K at your leader.
Okay. And that's with this last attack, right? Yeah. All right.
So far.
Took the damage.
No, this is the 20. This is you were half ball half right. I'm swinging right now. Plus 1K.
No negate.
This is 20. Here we go.
To the store, you have a $5 bill that you can exchange for change?
Take
I
it.
don't want to people exchange for change.
Probably no.
No.
Took the damage.
Ever you got $5 bill you can exchange for
I don't
change?
have cash.
Trash. I'll activate leader.
Exchange or
I
something?
think that's all right. Draw a card. I'll attack the two leader.
No negates.
I'll be at 20.
I'm sure you didn't activate who.
That's a fact. I never did anything.
I'll be right with you.
Okay. I have to have the damage or you? Okay. Just like that.
I'll see charge it. Activate it. Nothing tonight. I'll reach that. I'll attack into your leader.
Negates.
I'll be at 25.
Double.
Yep. That's all.
Just like that.
I'll pass over.
Okay. Swing it. Fine. Sure. She charged it up. Except for the token.
Yep. It's a good effect, guys. Gotta watch out for move, man.
Swing if you're rated.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it at a 30K double strike. He says, I would like to see yellow hit by the ban list that plays in Gogeta deck. That's interesting. And then, what are the best decks in your opinion in top 5 order? LOL.
In our opinion, in top 5 order, let me think about that as we play.
Yeah, as we play.
Because some new decks just entered. There are decks that are, for example, Green Gohan is one of the best decks in the game because its ability to play a very strong mid game while having a very strong early game is really, really powerful. The deck it has board control, it has pseudo hand control, and it's very cheap aggression, as well as defense, right? We're looking at Gogeta. Gogeta is a powerful deck. Gogeta does have some flaws, but he's a powerful deck. Android 21 to me is one of the best blue decks in the game. But again, right now I'm actually building Blue Oob because Oob may very well be re-entering the format just by ways of the way this new set is shaping up the curve of the game. So it's very, very interesting. I definitely have to say that Green Gohan is in the running. Android 21 is in the running. You know, you have stuff like Black Fu, Black Trunks that are very powerful Black decks. They just are lacking the full necessities that they need. I think that decks that are able to use very powerful floodgates have to automatically be within those top runners. I'm going to activate Leader's Effect. I'll place this under, and I'll draw 2 cards.
Sure.
Then I'll activate that effect, and I'll place this under, and I'll draw 1 card. Then I'm gonna say, I'll tap 2 for the 8 drop.
I'm gonna say that is fine.
I will attack your leader for 25k.
Okay. Barrier. That's critical, right?
No, so it'll be a double strike, right?
Renegades.
I will activate. I will combo for 3. Then I'll activate leaders. I'll place one of my Z energy in the drop. I'll reduce the combo cost. And then I will give it barrier. And then I'm going to say I will leave it at leave it at 30k.
Me?
Yep.
Okay. Number 20. And again. 25. Top 1. See awaken. 30. I'll take the damage.
As we charge. I will say attack again at your leader.
Renegade that.
Okay. I'll attack at your leader.
Renegade. There's no double strike under there, right?
There is
Renegade.
I will say that's all.
Sure.
I'll say place 1 Z energy in the drop. I'll reduce the next cost by 1.
Flash fire, awesome stream. Keep up the great.
I'll place another Z energy in the drop.
Guys, thank you, bro, so
Thank you
much,
so much.
man. Actually, we're loving watching you guys too
Right.
now. It feels good to have you know, someone else who does some consistent work. You know, games
Yes.
are really
Really
great.
good games.
Really great games.
So I'm placing
It's to
2 in the
watch.
drop. This will reduce my cost by 2, 1 of each specific. I'll activate his effect. I'll restand him, and I'll neg that 35k.
Why you gotta hit my move, bro?
Why not, bro? That's the question. Why not?
Why you gotta do me like that?
If not me, then who?
I don't know.
I will say, activate this. I will place him under,
Okay.
and
You want to attack with him?
this. I mean, it's just no need. I can attack. Give you. Oh, you don't have the Z extra card, don't you? Hold on.
Oh wait, what the fuck? Where's my Z extra? That's the first card I played.
Is it? Not this game.
Yes, this game.
No, not this game. You didn't play Z extra. You only had 3 energy. You didn't. You didn't. You left the energy open.
Turn 2.
Yup.
I tap 1 energy for.
Yeah, not this game. I guess I can attack them. No. I'll attack. I'll attack cheerleader, my boy.
That is fine.
Place that under. Oh wait, did I place the wrong one under? Yes, I did. I'm sorry. Wrong one. My bad, my bad. Place one under.
How much you?
I am a 25k base.
230.
This is why I hate blue.
Games.
I will activate. And I'll just leave it at a 30k single. So you charge that. I'll activate. I'll place this, and then I'll place departure under it. At the start of my turn, I can play up to 1 8-drop. Then,
And you can't play anything but Trunks cards.
yep.
お前が確かめたかったことを教える。俺の
Oh wait, oh wait a minute.
言った通り
Next turn.
Okay, that's wait. That's what it does.
Yeah. Guys, thanks so much for transitioning over to YouTube. We are about to be closing out this
Oh, so
Facebook.
I won't be doing that.
Okay.
That's a dub.
Yeah. To lock you out.
Yeah, so I won't be doing that, guys. That's bad, especially if you know.
You're not playing SEO.
Yeah. I will say,
Yeah, carry on.
play that.
I'm gonna say, yeah, sure, you bastard.
And I'm at 25. I will say,
Let's see. I know I'm gonna get floodgated. Let's look at Facebook.
pass the turn
We're
over
about
to
to
you,
be
bro.
closing out Facebook, guys. If you're watching on Facebook, we ask that you guys come over to YouTube and tune on in. Definitely, guys, tune in. Okay, this match is very interesting. Man, I've been getting screwed by only having 1 energy. Wow, this is nuts. I actually can't believe that.
So this is a very weird position for me as well. Sitting at 2 life, I'm very uncomfortable. But there's a few elements that are in place that protects me this turn. Believe it or not.
Is that right?
Yes, it is right, guys. And that's what's so important. Although my board looks flimsy, I actually have some stuff in place, right? So for an example, and I'm sure you guys can read it, what's at the surface level, and even at the tertiary, they're charging a UI Kamehameha. That's interesting.
Oh, now we're commentating.
No, I'm
so
just-
guys, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna swing my leader. He's gonna say no blocks. I'm gonna dump a Champa and the rest of my hand on him.
How can you dump a Champa? Oh, Miraculous Strike, right? That'd have been nuts. Why players not playing that? You're bad. Because why not give him double strike if you give him triple strike?
That's great.
Okay. I'll forget. I'm bad, guys. I'm sorry. I'm bad. So here's the case, right? The case is that right now his 4-drop. Oh my God, you don't have the second blue on the second yellow.
It's never too yellow.
Okay, so he's good. His 4-drop right now is in play. He has 4 energy. I'm at 2 life. He can dual double strike me. He has the energy. We saw him do it last game. So by setting up the cell max, essentially I threaten his 4-drop by 30k, right? Whether he chooses to get rid of it or not.
Well, why would not just get rid of that?
Because the second this card dies or is removed from play by any means, I get to neg one of your cards 30k. Your base is at 35. See, go ahead. Damn, see, I'm talking that shit, man. I'm talking that shit, guys. I shouldn't have said that. You would have played right into it.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, you would have played right into it.
Warping.
Guys, come on. This is what happens when you have a big mouth. Come on, man. Don't do me like this.
I have to.
Why do you have to do this?
I have to.
That nigga out of here, bro. Okay. Yeah, that's funny, guys. So I would have left the energy open. I should have. Now I fucking lose.
Draw 1, draw 2. I'll bottom deck that and draw. And I will swing at your nigga.
Guys, I lost. Guys, I lost, guys. We fucking did it again, guys. I lost, guys. I'm so bad. It's because this deck is proxies, and these cards are not even printed properly, man.
That's fine.
So I plug against you.
Blocking again?
I wish. That would have been so god tier. No, block on the game would still be bad here. I would need to block or negate here next attack. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. I built this deck so trash.
What do you mean?
You did. They failed me this game, guys. This is Eric's list, by the way, so he's definitely like freaking mind hacked me.
You stupid.
He would have worked through the cell max anyway. It was paper thin. He would have worked through the cell max.
Yeah.
The cell max would have blown him 30k. Then I would literally combo with this 5k card. And then I come 5k. It wouldn't even matter.
I could just swing on my leader. You have to block. And then I untap the 2.
It don't matter. You would have necked him 30k. You would need a double strike to win this game.
How?
Forget it, guys. Go ahead, bro. Just go 2-0 me. Why don't you patch our game here? You know what? Try.
Okay. Oh, you taking damage or not? Just 20.
I mean, why would I not? Wow, guys. Wow.
Really?
Nope, no counters. Pitch. Hold up. 20, 30k. You don't 35. Got it. You're 35. You don't got it. You're bad. 20, 30k, you're bad.
Oh, wow.
You're so bad. Pitch.
That's nuts. Spits and nuts. Huh?
Yep. was in a bad spot. Just taking that double strike was not good. Taking that double strike was not good, guys. Especially in a deck that can create a dual attacker. He's a try fucking hard. But we had no super combos. They don't love me.
And I gotta get Eon back. For that night, he made me rage quit and go to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna send your ass to bed tonight too. Watch. I'm sending that ass to bed. Don't you got a supervisor in the morning?
I do got a supervisor in the morning.
We're gonna see how this matches up against this now, okay?
What? You wanna just use your green gum?
I think they're enjoying it. Let's do one more.
Okay, you can use that. Sure.
I'm gonna use the yellow.
They're gonna burn me like I go to 3 lives. They gonna burn me to death. Okay.
That's what I need. Yeah, I know that's Eric's deck anyway. We want no parts in that.
Alright, he's gonna use set 23 Son Goku. Son Goku! Okay, wait, before we go into this next match with Sun SSB Son Goku, we got Chris Acosta. What cards to side against Meki?
Against Black Mechikabura.
Oh yeah, you don't side, you just lose.
Against who?
Against Black Meki, you just get up and sign the match slip.
Whoa, we were never getting up and sliding the match slip. You're tripping. Guys.
Yo,
Okay.
wait, let me let them know that we're ending the Facebook.
Guys,
thingy
you
now.
want some tech against Meki, bro? We got tech against Meki, bro. Any floodgate, any deck that plays a floodgate can do it. Bro, if you're afraid of Meki, just play Power of the People. The Meki leader is, he's okay, but yeah, man. They don't really have good floodgates. They are, they're vulnerable on the other side. The deck is strong, right?
All right, guys, we just
But lots of players don't want to think through the matchup. The biggest strength that Mechikabura has, and I have to call him Mechikabura because that's what I call him, is the weakness in players' sturdiness. When your opponent says send 1 card to the warp because of the promo Kai, and then send 1 card to the warp and draw a card, it's early game. Your hand is thin. Players are not thinking, oh snap, if I send this to the warp, I'm gonna have an issue later on in the game. And that's one of the most surreptitious strengths of the deck, is that players are not actually relying on resource management. I've seen it too many times. I've seen players warp 1 to 2 cards, 3 cards a turn between turn 2 and turn 3, and they lose such powerful cards because they just don't want to think about what they should do. Okay? In and of itself, you can do Protector of the People. Any deck can run that. That will mitigate the battle card swings as well as pump your leader to prepare for the potential likelihood of a triple attack with him removing the balls from the game or what have you. Players are also not aggressive enough. When you're going against it, you have to understand that the deck is a wish leader. As such, you have to treat it as such. It cannot awaken unless it has the balls. Yes, the deck can play with the balls very, very rapidly, but you have to capitalize on that. There's no reason why you should sit there, charge your energy, and pass against Mechikabura. Make them feel it, okay? Because those 2 to 3 turns that you chose not to attack, when they're at 4 or less life, they have 2 to 3 additional cards in their hand because you allowed them to maintain that early game. You have to pick up the pressure, okay? So Protect of the People, if you're really afraid of their battle card swings, it's a black deck, so, you know, the biggest thing is looking at widespread counterplays for stuff like the Mechikabura's effect. The 8 drop, a lot of people are afraid of the card. He plays your opponent's battle. He plays cards from warp to the side of the field. You can use counterplays. Make sure that your counterplays are widespread. Stuff like Crusher Ball. Obviously, you're not using Crusher Ball, but that's just an idea of having access to cards that's going to allow you to pacify your opponent's threat. yellow have access to, again, Mutaito. They're not going to be able to kill off the Mutaito efficiently, so most of the time you're going to be able to tap down something that's powerful. But you have to be able to prepare yourself for those turns. Don't go into turn 3 expecting to tap all of your energy and then surviving their turn 4 if they went first. And that's the same with the
Right.
opposite.
Also, we got the regionals tomorrow, in-person regionals at PPG, guys. Make sure you guys tune in later today for the lookout.
I wish
They're
you were
gonna
here. We'll
be
be
streaming.
I was gonna actually restream.
They are officially restreaming it. Well, they are officially streaming it for PPG. So make sure you guys tune in.
Oh, the lookout is streaming it for PPG officially?
Yes, correct.
Wow, kudos to you guys.
Tune into that. But guys, the people who are going in to play in that regional, there are decks right now that you guys gotta be wary of, and we can talk about that too.
But you know what's so interesting,
Ready?
Yes.
10.
At least it's not that bad, huh?
I keep catching these weird ass hands, man.
I ain't gonna lie, this hand is actually pretty nuts. Yo, I'm loving SSB Son Goku, yo. I really am loving the deck. It's so interesting. It's so unique. It's so niche. Like it's wifey at this point. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Nah. But yeah, it's so interesting that players are struggling against Meki. And Meki's a powerful deck, but he's not powerful in the way that you find it. You know, his game is so overwhelming.
I think the problem with Meki is that it is a very sturdy black deck. The sturdiness that you're
Right. I mean,
speaking
they
of-
have beans. They have the super combos, right? A lot of people, you know, you don't have to play 4 or less life super combo, but I do. You know, they have the beans. You know, they do have floodgates.
Right, yeah, exactly.
If they should so choose to.
Free battle cards that warp, that draw.
Right, there's just a lot that's going on in the deck. I mean, you know,
Charge.
it's so generic that it's powerful, and Meki can steal battle cards. That is a thing.
Grab that.
So you do find yourself having some issues. You know, the leader's triple attack is powerful, but it's not even all that in a bag of chips because he's just a 15k. Now he's gonna be able.
Well, he awakened on that last swing.
Oh, sure.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Sure.
6, 7. And then I'll summon that for 1. 1. And I'll pass.
Nice. Some more things, more important things to do.
お前が確かめたかったこと
Charge.
俺が断蔵へ
I'll drop this for 1 energy. 1, 2, 3,
Go back to the chat.
4, 5.
全ての真実を見せよ
I'll grab Son Goku.
Okay.
I will attack a cheerleader.
No gates.
I will combo. Lee draws a card. And I will combo again. And that'll be all.
Combo, and I'll take the hit.
Alright. I will Z charge this first.
Yeah, I take the hit first.
Draw a card. Then I will Z charge that. Send it to the Z. And I'll pass over to you. Guys, don't be afraid of Meki. Don't ever be afraid of Meki. It's a strong deck, but you don't gotta be afraid of it.
Effect, search. 1, 2,
I'm telling you, you don't gotta be afraid of
5.
it. We eat it up. We eat it up for days. It's a strong deck, but you don't gotta be afraid of it.
Gonna grab that. I'll go ahead and set up my Z energy. And I'll pass. Actually, yes.
no, yes, 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 no. He, woo woo. I'll say, attack into your leader.
Okay.
That'll be all.
15?
I will awaken. I'll play that for my Z. I'll activate his effect. Place that in the drop.
Sure.
I'll rest this and I'll draw 2. And I will attack into your leader.
Okay.
I will say combo, draw a card. And then I will say and I'm sorry. I'll say, why not? Nothing happens there. That's all.
Thank you.
I will Z-charge this and draw a card. And then I will Z-charge these 2.
Sure. Okay.
Yep. You charge, I'll switch it to active mode. Sorry. Vegeta. this in the drop. Less, then I'll draw two.
Sure.
I will say.
Yes, Barry.
Flag now.
Do that.
Like that. Sure. I'll tag to a nigga.
Okay.
That's all. Does he charge that? I'll drop one.
Life is good.
Oh, yeah, you got something to drink, Annie?
Oh no. I mean, I do, but
What'd you
I
got?
know you drink it.
What'd you got?
Half the toast.
Fructose.
Yeah. A can of Arizona. That's what I have before.
I can't Arizona.
Yeah.
Let me get a small cup.
If I go get a cup, I'm not gonna come back towards the kitchen.
Probably lazy.
You're being lazy. You
We
can sit in that
streaming
chair.
right now.
Right, but nobody put cards down yet.
No, it's live. I don't ask you for nothing.
Alright, so come up there.
That's go.
This show so funny because I told you I'm not gonna like. I was so too like this is an opera.
Causiana?
I'm more like Alvarez. So there it is. Yo. I can make a tiny and we can go home. Stall.
It's quality content commentary. Love it.
I'll say pop this one. I'll switch this to rest mode, so allow me to draw 2 cards. Yeah.
So are you guys playing Gohan in 21 at finals, or do you have a new deck in mind?
We do have a new deck in mind.
Yeah, we
do.
We do have a new deck in mind. Gonna say no. On the gates.
That's fine. Target's really good.
確かめたかったことを教えろ。俺が断蔵へと言った通りだ。
Oh, that's resting already. Ignoring that.
Who?
The leader's effect. Ignoring barrier, switch it to rest mode.
On the gate. So, gates goes quickly. I'm just playing hard to get.
Target's really good.
No the gates.
That's all. Actually, I'll do this one. Like that, yeah.
Don't you know?
I'm at 29. I mean 39.
39.
Yeah.
Taking a damage. What's he do?
He just draws a card. Let's go.
Sheesh, where's my cards at? Oh. Venga, Solero.
No, it's autos.
Blocking?
Yep.
Just like that.
see something. Is this attack this time? Yes. So,
Oh, they want to know what we're playing. Oh, so the new decks look very viable. I'm also a big fan of Senshinron. And Cooler. As far as right now, though.
no charge. Sure. I'll choose that switch to max mode, no better. I'll activate his effect, kill this the energy. I'll switch it to rest mode. I'll draw a card.
You got it.
Wait. No.
I don't got no super combos. I fucked up. What was I
I'm
supposed to
playing you. Just run it through. So for the purpose of the thing. Add one card from your hand to use the energy.
Fucked up. That didn't make any. I mean, that didn't make sense.
Chase the energy. I'll take these two and I can chase the energy.
Fucked up, guys. I fucked up.
さよならの前にお前が確かめたかったことを教える。俺が
Fucked up, guys.
集めた言った通りだ。
I'm so damn tired. I don't know why I did that.
全ての真実を見せよ。
That's actually good. Come on.
Fucked up. I fucked up, guys. I'm exhausted. I'm not gonna lie.
Exhausted? Alright, so we can just cut this off.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do the last match? I think that's fine.
Yeah.
You fucked up and I'm exhausted.
Shit fucked up.
No, I say you fucked up and I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I'm extremely exhausted.
Not supposed to play what? The green on the
I'm definitely not doing that right now. Alright, guys, thank you so much. Yes, right, Kulo. I'm on the same deck. What's your game plan? Into Koi. Car drive me nuts.
Wow. Into Coit, guys, you want to make sure that you're relying on your on the turn that your opponent
So going no.
wait
So
on the turn that your let me finish my statement first.
so
Why are you doing that? I don't even know what the
So-
fuck you're saying. Aren't you tired? Go sleep.
yeah. So because you have a big mouth, and I hear you from upstairs every time I leave. So guys, for Koi's, you know that they're gonna Koi you that next turn. Yo, you just chill on your turn. Leave your energy open. Don't die.
For the Kortsukai, what you want to do is you want to make sure that your opponent's only gonna Kortsukai on turns that they know they need to push damage.
Right, exactly.
So you gotta look at your opponent's board. If your opponent's
Oh wait, the new negate just
Right.
Yeah, there's a new red floodgate that just says no.
Right. So first and foremost, you do have a floodgate that just puts their hand up and says, "Show me
It
what
was
you got."
violent. It was violent rage at first. Yeah, this card
Right.
is not as broken as violent rage, but if you can stop it from building Z energy, it's over.
I mean, even then, it's still, it's still
Very-
something.
it's
To negate and absolutely
half
floodgates
the
it for free.
combo.
Absolutely floodgates it for free. It's just, yeah, it's rough. But you know what you got to do is make sure that turn you're not really playing the game because you know you're gonna need your 2 energy play for your
20k.
20k, 25k guys. Okay, so between
the problem is though going wide against that deck when they can't use it, the 20k minus 10 is big.
right, but they can't use it. It's really not that much of an issue.
Go ahead, sir.
No, that's just the point. You just got to make sure that you got to look at the conditions. It's all about gameplay is a dance, and a lot of people don't know how to dance. They don't know choreography. You can be frustrated for the position that you're in. That's a part of the game. In order to play the game, there has to be highs and lows. You have to, you know, find the beauty between the highs and the lows. So one of the reasons why I actually like Yu-Gi-Oh, and I don't play the card game, but watching the TV show was one of the coolest things ever because one, Yugi turned into a monster. But nextly, there's times where Yugi literally said, set one card, pass my turn. And he relied on the heart of the cards. And he said, I know I'm going to be good, but I can't do anything. If I summon this guy in attack mode, he's going to be able to attack to my guy, and I'm going to lose the life points equal to this. And most of the time on the TV show, Yu-Gi-Oh! Played on the cusp of winning and losing the game. And most of the times, winning and losing the game came to top decking a card. And obviously, you know, he had the heart of the cards, you know, shit like that. Like Eric. Eric has the heart of the cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh! He was switching. Nigga had the earpiece in his ear, like,
Had the earpiece.
What card should I use?
So, you know, when Koitsukai...
Snipe his deck?
Koitsukai is a stressful card to play around. But just because Koitsukai exists and just because the stress is there doesn't mean that you have to plummet the gameplay because of that. And I see a lot of players having issues with dealing with the internal tug of war that it's going to have with you. You're not going to play on every high end. So Koitsukai, shut up. He produces that stimulus. You have to understand that maybe this turn, my opponent is going to Koitsukai me. He needs to do something. He has to push. He has less than 10, 20 cards less than in his deck. He knows a big turn for me is going to come up. I'm going to play this blocker, this dual blocker with 1 energy. I'm going to leave 3 to 4 energy open. I pass. First attack, I floodgate you. Negate the attack with this new card or whatever the case may be. And then now, at this point, I have energy open. If you're going to try to commit to a battle card attack, what's going to happen is that I'm going to arrive with my 25k for 2 energy, and I'm going to deal some pretty good negs towards your battle cards. So you got to just play to your outs. I get that the game can be stressful, but allowing the stress to crush your decision making is going to be the difference between winning and losing. And when you remain sturdy in the game, that's when you're going to create an opposite stimuli for your opponent to now have to deal with. Okay, so it's extremely important. With, you know, there's a player that plays, and I want to shout his name out. What's his name? I forget his actual name.
I didn't say that there's a player who plays, like, and then
you know, there's a player who plays, because I have to shout him out. We go to locals on Sunday, and he plays Cooler all the time. I think his name's Patrick. He plays Cooler. He understands his deck, right? Maybe not the list. Maybe I don't agree fully with the list or what have you, but he understands his deck. In order to play Cooler, you got to understand your deck because Cooler is very powerful. Cooler can strike you to death. Cooler can take advantage of the combo step that you've created on your turn, put in a bunch of powerful double strikers, and say, I just won the game on my turn because of this. Because I'm still red. And you have to respect me because I'm red. You understand what I'm saying? But also, you have to understand that Cooler's hands are very clunky. Cooler has a brick mansion. If you don't have the super combos and beans, you got a brick mansion. So it's very important to play jujitsu style of gameplay, that kind of martial arts, or that kung fu style of gameplay where you're utilizing your opponent's momentum, their force against them, in order to create powerful openings for yourself in the form of very aggressive mills or straight up aggressive attacks. Okay, so that's one of the ways that you have to understand to pilot Cooler. Cooler's not Janemba. Cooler's not going to be able to sit behind 1,000 negates and say, ready up energy, D-Magic, come at me, bro, I got you. That's not what Cooler's doing. Okay, so a lot of people get Cooler and Janemba mixed up. Do we got any more questions before we end this? Yo, you playing yourself? I could have put the gum on. Yeah. So stuff like that.
Fast Fire said Billy Wuhan.
Yeah. So he just got shout out on it.
It says, gotcha. Unison pack is still worth the slots. Yes.
For Cooler, yes.
Oh yes.
You gotta play the Unison package because Vidal is too powerful. She's just too powerful. The problem with Cooler is that your opponent, in order to play this game, you have to play with battle cards, right? Therefore, there is going to be a weakness, an opening present for Cooler at all times. When you have to rely on that battle card, you only get one lead attack. When you have to rely on that battle card, that creates an opening for Cooler. So for you to not run Baby Unison, it's to your own detriment. And mind you, what's important about what you're going to find with the TheHillTwins, especially our commentary, our game knowledge, our gameplay, is that we play a plethora of decks. We understand this game at the highest level of understanding that there is. When we're talking about the echelon, and it's not to create a division, but it's to let you know that there is a lot that goes on beneath the surface of what you see in the game. And in order to master this game, you have to be able to have eyes that can detect falsehood in the opponent's play, okay? And what the opponent's board represent. What is the truth? What is the allegory? What is the true meaning beneath how their board is set up, how their energy is set up, okay? The play that they just made, what does it truly mean, right? And it becomes very ambiguous. Sometimes the player don't have shit. Sometimes they're leading you right into that trap. You understand? And so the more that you play, the more experience you're gonna get. You're gonna be able to tell the difference between what is real and what is not. And I know I'm kind of speaking in a very elusive, evasive way, because that's kind of what the game is. This game is a choreography, it's a dance. It's a dance between your hand, between your board, between your resources. We're turning our cards sideways and we're constantly moving. Our cards are exchanged, and sometimes you have to play neutral game where you're just attacking and saying, give me 5K. You give me 5K back. You give me 10K. You give me 10K back. Okay, you shouldn't have given me 10K here because that 10K is the difference between the 10K and this triple strike damage. So now you got 3 life, swing out with triple strike. You gave me 10K here. You should have took that down to 2. You would have had the 10K to defend this. Now I lose next turn because I put everything I had in that attack. Okay, so there's a lot. And that's why a lot of players are finding it difficult to have the quality and the consistency of success. But it's very possible. And then the games become so much more enjoyable. You play against a player who knows their stuff. Yeah, you care about winning, but you appreciate the game that much more. Maybe if the game is not going your way, you're like, yo, screw this, I didn't have a good game. But when there's a good game, win or lose, when it's a good game, you're like, damn, we really did our shit. I wish I recorded that so that everybody could see what we just did. So, yeah. Anything else? And we're about to close up, guys. Eric's now tearing, so he's tired. And I'm about to jump on the Fortnite. new season of Fortnite or Spider-Man since it's the weekend.
Okay, so Yep says I was just seeing where you guys headed is what's at LOL. I've been on the deck since set 9.
Awesome.
So its play style is way different compared to all decks. Whereas it is a control deck, it pivots. Yes.
Right. And
Sorry guys, I'm having technical difficulties at this time.
Right,
so
come on, let me roll Eric away. That's when I
So who has the Byakuya gun and which one of y'all got the shine gun?
Let's just say
I got the shine gun.
Let's just say
Ian has the Byakuya gun for sure.
Cool. Byakuya, yo, y'all sleep on Byakuya gun, bro.
broken, yeah.
Y'all sleep on it, bro. Y'all really do. But right now, Boruto got the Jogan, and that's you know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing.
Very well in aggro when your opponent's not giving you mill options.
Right.
It's
and
mill or die.
it's not Miller. No, Janimba is mill or die. Janimba is mill or die because they no longer have double strikes. So you can't be like swing. You're at 2 life, or you have 4 life. I have 15 cards in my hand, and I got 6 energy open in offensive beams, or 5 energy open offensive beams. Drop this card. Go to 70k double strike. Swing the leader. Go to 90k double strike. Like, you know, with the UI, Kamehameha, and stuff like that, you can really get the numbers in Janimba. But you just can't double strike anymore. I remember, some games, my opponent tapped out, I'm like, yo, you lost, buddy. You lost. Pick your shit up. You lost. But yes, definitely Cooler is such a beautiful deck. But the problem with players is that if they don't...
Cooler is such a beautiful deck.
Cooler is a beautiful deck. Bro, y'all don't even know.
You playing? Go to Cooler.
Please don't let them know when they sit against when they sit across Gogeta and they get golden Cooler and they're like, what the fuck? They're like, yeah, because that's the better SCR. But okay. Point of the matter is, Cooler, Red Cooler is very, very important. And he's about to do some important things in the meta. He's about to do some important things right now. So it's cool because just the threat of him alone makes it so that some other decks can't fully thrive, and that's okay. That's okay.
Wow, fucking exhausted. That's that shit, guys.
What's important? We're about to.
I don't know what else is more important. Cutting this fucking stream off.
Yo, we have Cooler built. We play Cooler, guys. You don't know. Now you know. We play Cooler. We have it built. All right, where's the Cooler at? I just want to flash on the stream.
You don't turn this shit up and go to bed. I got work in the morning.
I got church. Let me show you that Cooler real fast, guys. We'll definitely bring out the Cooler on stream. Guys.
Fucking bugging. I'm over here talking to the stream. I got work in the morning. That's 7 o'clock.
Guys, we have the Cooler built. We play it, guys. We play the Cooler, guys.
You know what else we played? Ourselves. I didn't forget the fucking.
We play the Coolers, guys. We play it.
Yo, guys, I'm gonna let Eon run his mouth into the ground. But you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. This is the TheHillTwins YouTube channel. If you're not familiar, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you learned something. If you didn't, tune back in and subscribe to the Patreon for more. All right, guys?
Subscribe to the Patreon. Now, we're never going to post the link. We're never going to drop the Patreon link. But this is not. You guys, come on, guys. Stop playing. This is it. No.
Bring me a bottle of water and then charge.
Aye, Captain. This is it, guys. I'm telling y'all. This is it right here. Like, stop playing. Yo, let me put you on this game, bro. Like, stop playing. Bro, niggas is not running this, you're bad. And I have to tell you, bro, if you're not running this in your new Cooler deck, bro, you just kind of like, why are you running the deck for? All right? You're stupid. But yeah, man, very, very important. Very, very important. Who knows? Maybe you're running Burst and Rage. Maybe you are, you know? Maybe you're playing that SCR as a strong SCR in the deck. Maybe you're not, you know? Who knows? Anyway, yeah, your boy, I'm tired too. But yeah, we'll definitely show you guys some Cooler gameplay. I'll use Cooler. Or maybe not. Maybe Eric. Eric loves Cooler. But anyway, guys, yo, listen, I'm done chatting. I just haven't had a chance to speak to y'all in a long time. And we're trying to do something new. We're going to pick up the content for you guys and stuff. That's the reason why we really implored you guys to jump in on the stream, especially here at YouTube. And to be frank with you guys, you know, we got to monetize this, man. Like, you know, we're adults now, so. But, yo, love you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. And as always, man, y'all stay super. Yeah, Golden Cooler is also very, very strong in the deck because it takes away, if your opponent tries to stall you until they get a good footing in the match, Golden Cooler takes that from them completely. And then if they don't, and they're doing good in the game, it's a 1-card compulsory. It literally snaps them out of the game and puts you back in it. Yeah, it's just too powerful. Definitely, yeah, we can definitely do something with the list, guys. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, guys, stay super. Bring up my bottle of water, y'all. Say please. I didn't get my shit pushed in. You got your shit pushed in. All right, guys. We love you guys. The TheHillTwins love you guys. It means a lot. Blah 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 blah. You know the thing, guys. And we're ending alive. Yeah. Stream lives. Open it up. Come on, bro. Why is it doing that? Oh. All right, guys. Yo, Eric. How the fuck do you end the stream?